Good evening and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I'm Odia Barandis. We're in the night of cycle 53. And it's not looking great. Everyone is stressed. Almost the entire colony is at 100% stress just because I've been ignoring them. I've been ignoring their pleas around here. You know, I was just thinking how like in like something like RimWorld, stress is much more life-threatening than it is here. Is this animation new? What is it indicating? That's weird. I never really noticed that before. It's weird. It's really weird. So they say food beyond reach. It's like they can't make any food at the moment for some reason. They say food beyond reach and a food shortage. I have no idea what's going on there. I think I need to assign more people to cooking though, because it's just not getting done. I'm gonna actually put everybody I can on cooking just because it needs to get done right away. We are out of food. We have plenty of dirt. We have plenty of water. I mean, for the most part here, unless this is all contaminated now, I can still get enough water. Unless it's just not running enough to, yeah, so all the water is getting contaminated mostly. Okay, so that could be the issue. They're not getting clean water for the process, which means we just step up our filtration, which should be working okay. You know what it is? It's like all this is contaminated. They won't walk through it. No, they're getting water still. They're doing it. Okay. All right, make some food, guys. Food shortage. Yeah, it is a problem, but you should be delivering it to the food now, right? Where are you pathing to? Where are you going with that? Where are you taking that water? We're taking it for... Oh, the scrolling is weird right now. It won't let me scroll and zoom in when the those windows are open. That's new. This game is in alpha, so it's currently getting updated like crazy. These are all overheated, so nothing's getting grown here. Our whole plan of having resources of food here is not going to work. I'm going to deconstruct every other one of these, because these generate a lot of heat, actually. I was looking at the heat map off camera here, and it looks like each one of these is generating heat, potentially. The light here might be as well, and this is possibly generating heat as well. It's hard to say exactly, but since we installed these vents in here, these have been overheating. So it's not a great spot to put this in general, but what I'm going to do to try to combat this and try to get some more coolness in here is I'm going to deconstruct every other one of these. It should give us back our seed, at the very least. If not, it's okay. I'm gonna deconstruct this lamp here too. And deconstruct this too. We're gonna try that. Alright, so lots of stuff to deconstruct here. Hopefully they get on it. I just don't know why they're not cooking. I really don't know why they're cooking. It's gonna be a big problem if we can't eat. It's food beyond reach for 9, but not 15 though, which is the weird thing. It's the weird thing that it's food beyond reach for that many, but not all of them. It is like mostly hydrogen over here though. They can't be happy about that. So that could be part of the problem. Are we getting hydrogen over here now too? No, it's CO2. I wish hydrogen had a little slightly different color than CO2. CO2 is red, but when it's in lower pressurization, it looks kind of pinkish. Actually, no, there's see, like this is carbon dioxide, but this is hydrogen over here. Yeah. And that's all thanks to this guy right here, causing lots of hydrogen problems. We need to pump some of this out, is the key right now. We need to pump, I don't care where it goes, honestly. We need to pump it out and turn it into power, most likely. Well, okay, we're working on the pumps over here. This is one goal we have to get this whole system done. It's not gonna happen right now. Clearly not gonna happen right now. Let's see if we can save the colony with just some hydrogen processing though. For now, we'll get this whole thing set up like I wanted to before down here. But for now, I mean, look how dense and nice this oxygen is down here. I just need it to go up. It needs to go up. It's not going up, even though there's all these permeable tiles here. It's just not going up. And maybe these are blocking it. I don't know exactly what's going on here, but we'll figure it out soon. Okay, so to pump this, what we need to do is first of all we need a pump, which will be underneath the plumbing. We'll need a gas pump, and I'm gonna put it wherever. It does not matter much where we put it. I'm gonna put it like right here, and then we need to take the gas pump, put it like so. And then we need to put in the hydrogen generator over here. And we'll connect that to power as well, so we generate the power. Get it back into our system. And then we need to make sure those pipes are connecting right. Plumbing. Gas pipes need to go over to here. And that's all the byproduct of this, right? It's just waiting for copper ore now, and we can set it to a 9. Someone said that setting up stuff as higher than 6 is, or having higher than 5 is makes it a stressful priority. So maybe I won't use 9 anymore. Maybe I'll just use like 6 or 7, because that seems to work just fine too. So copper for these things, copper for those things, it should be good. Okay, I'll get on that stuff, guys, and prioritize this other stuff too, so it goes really quickly. And get this stuff done too. I want food. I want food, guys. Really, I want food. So, basically, our pump here is not running unless the toilet's running, is the problem. The way we have this set up here, it's the wrong direction. It's only running when this is clean, and it's pulling all of it out of here. What I need to happen is for this to go all the time. So I'm taking out the clean water. Yeah, what can we do? What can we do with that? Because the clean water's going into here, and that's the only time it's running, is when they use the bathroom. And they're not using to use the bathroom because they're using the floor constantly. Over here, this water is getting put into this lavatory, so nothing is getting processed here. It's all getting moved away. What can we do? Okay, so let's do this. Let's take a pipe off of here. Let's take a pipe off of here. Like so. Can we do this? It's gonna connect it. No, we don't want that. This is taking out contaminated water. Which is fine. We want contaminated water. I just can't run it through the top there. Oh man. Okay. Let's just think about this here quick. We need this. What I need to do for right now is to hook up the output for this into the this pipe here. I can't cross the streams here. If I dig through here, that means I have to build a ladder for them to get to it. Well, here's what we do. We just deconstruct this for now. It's deconstruction pending anyways. So, yeah, that's fine. We'll take that pipe out and deconstruct it. So, deconstruct liquid pipes. Let's get the overlay going here. We'll deconstruct this pipe here. And then we'll have this pipe coming back off of here and have it flow down through here and connect to here. That's the plan. So we'll go like this. Like this. And then we won't be putting the branch off of here anymore. We'll deconstruct those pipes here as well. Liquid pipes. Deconstruct. We'll take this pipe off of here. Deconstruct all of this. And that should help us get the process going pretty much all the time. We can throw this bad boy back on once we're processing the hydrogen, and we should be good. Should be good. Okay, let's try that. All right, get moving, guys. Unpause. Unpause, please. There we go. All right, get them working here. Yeah, so I think they're saying food beyond reach when they're hungry is the problem. Let's get this whole thing going right now. Yeah, everybody's hungry. Everyone's yelling about it. Everyone's hungry. He's making food at least. Someone's gonna get to eat today. Hey, 2 people making food is lovely. Lovely. We need power for the pump there. Forgot about that. Power to the pump is from here. That'll work. And this is gonna get done nice and quickly, hopefully. And then we'll take down these things so they stop working on this. Because I mean, with the 2 sources of power, starts vomiting again. Whereabouts? What is her deal? Spores. She's got the spores. That's what her problem is. Whoa. She's got the spores. The spores has a walking fungal pod. Infected by standing in a toxic area. 0.7 cycles, so it'll go away eventually. Wow, she got spores. And it's like, might be infectious too, who knows? Alright. We'll keep an eye on her. Okay, let's take a look and see who's on our stress meter right now. Maha needs to go sit, McNair. And Eugene can come off. Now these guys are getting down to... Eugene's at 33. Get out of there, buddy. Maha. I mean, like, just about everybody. Maha, Ernstine. Red, probably. Red's at 93. Bert would be a good one. Bert, okay. Alright, you guys are done. Your time's up. Everyone's mad about food. Yes, everyone gets mad about food at the same exact time. Except for Isamu. He's just sitting there like munching on that stuff. Zeke over here is just munching on some stuff and everyone's like, oh my god, my stomach. And everyone else is just, yeah, starvation for who? Cecil. Oh boy. Grab some food, bud. Bert's gonna get to it first. At least there's food coming now. People are grabbing it. People are gonna stop starving here soon. Let's keep it going, guys. There's enough people working on this now. I think it'll happen. And this is not getting done yet either over here. How's our Puffed doing? He's doing great over here now. This is way more contaminated oxygen than I actually even thought would be in here. This guy cannot keep up with the amount of contaminated I was putting into it. I underestimated how fast he would work. Who's stress vomiting now? Okay, this has got to all get cleaned up down here. It's a never-ending cycle. It's just a spiral. As I mentioned, probably last episode or the episode before, it's just kind of just a long, drawn out stress spiral. But now that we got this pipe, looks like it's still not going. They're using it all for the water for the food, which is good. This water is not going to last very long, especially if we hook up to the electrolyzer. We need more contaminated water, is the key here. We're just not getting enough. That's contaminated O2. Contaminated O2. Down here's just carbon dioxide, yeah. Stress vomiting and starvation again. McNair should eat something soon. Everybody's stressed. Hey, we're backing it down from everybody at 100. We got less people at 100 today than we did before. Let's set the priorities back up on this because it looks like it's fallen down. It's not to 6 anymore. That's good. This is done though. It just needs, this is waiting on, it's waiting on hydrogen. Just need the pump to be done. Flashing out, please don't do that. Okay, that's connected. Now it needs output put in, and we'll be good. Just come on. Come on, guys. I need to put this in like a locked room they can't get to. Everyone's lashing out. We spent a lot of time repairing, unfortunately. Again, the ends aren't as violent though here. At least. Who's lashing out now? I always go after the oxygen. Everybody always goes after the oxygen. Insufficient obsidian. Oh, come on, guys. Really? I don't need obsidian pipes. I wish I wouldn't do that. I wish I wouldn't do that. Not water pipes, I need gas pipes. Go. Do it. Do it, guys, right now. And we got a little more cleanup to do on aisle 7 here. We're out of power over here. Interesting. No one's filled in the coal. Oh, no, the coal's going. Yeah, it's interesting. It's not enough to generate enough power, though. But once this gets going, it'll be fine. And new dupes available. Choose duplicate. We'll wait on this. Eventually, we'll be replacing our duplicates with better duplicates. We're gonna reject all again for now. We're still trying to maintain the people we have. Once they start dropping, they'll use up less oxygen, is my take right now, or less food too. We have too many people, I think, at the moment. Now everything's gonna fall because we have no power. And this just generated just hardly anything here. There comes our little bit of hydrogen. That's gonna save us. Go, little hydrogen, go. It travels so slowly. Come on, hydrogen pump. You can do it. Oh, look at that. Just a little bit of power. Great. 2 whole things of power. It didn't hardly do anything for us. There we go. Somebody did something for the coal kicked on for a second. Oh, the power from this kicked on for a second. That's why. And now it's a little start ramping back up, I think. I mean, it's getting in. So it's getting a little bit of oxygen in there. Okay, so 100 grams of oxygen. Yeah, it's now. See, now we're getting some oxygen here all of a sudden. And what's gonna happen if we throw oxygen into there? What happens when that hits? I'm curious because if it deletes it, it's not great. It's gonna stop it from working. Okay, it just deletes it. Okay, so now it's gonna go pretty much non-stop because it's getting enough to go regularly. That fills up the power nicely. Now, how's it looking? Duplicate's broke another building. Okay, we'll fix it up. Repair. Repair. And insufficient resources anyways. This one is even running and they broke it. No, they're not, it's not, they didn't break it, that one. The only one that's not running that didn't break. Alright, so we gotta make sure this thing is gonna steal all of our oxygen is the next thing. Because once this hydrogen starts getting pulled out, we'll need to move this pump here. Pump not in gas. Yeah, this is not looking super great. My system over here is not gonna work if it's not gonna pump any oxygen. Alright, that said, we need water. We need water most of all now, so. Well, I got this part going. What can I do next? We need water pumped back over into here again. Let's take a look at our water pipe situation here. Looks like it's coming off of this right now. Next thing we need to do is just dig the path down into here. So just ladder, sandstone ladder, dig it through to here. And then we'll put a pump down in here. And they'll need to dig it into down into there. How's everybody doing now? Yeah, we're back up to like 7 or 8 being stressed out. Fantastic. How's the air looking over here? Much better over here. See, people should be sleeping a little bit better now. Over here, not so much, but over here they're gonna be sleeping pretty good. Our pump's not even running yet. Or is it? I don't know. It's not running. It doesn't have power. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, we aren't gonna be lasting much longer here, I'm pretty sure. We're gonna be running out of water here before too long. We haven't got the contaminated water in yet. Our water processing is a mess. Our hydrogen processing is a mess. This is just going it's at weird times going. It's not quite running quite right. It's getting not pumping out in gas occasionally here. All right, so what we need to do is we do need to work on our hydrogen processing room we not mentioned a few episodes ago now, which will be using electrolyzers to turn water into air, and then using the hydrogen generator to turn that into power, and then we'll have hydrogen, you know, coming off of the water. We just don't have a way to replenish the water, though, is the problem. It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a real problem. I don't really see a good way of getting around it. Smorb's overheated. He's gonna die soon. How did they get overheated down here? I mean, over here, I guess it's the whole place is heating up. It looks like. I don't know. It's weird. We're gonna lose Morbs. We're gonna lose the Puffed next. It'll not be pretty. All right. I'd like to know what people are working on here now. The water's fallen down quite a bit, man. There's no clean water left. I'm fairly certain. Okay. So what that means is we need a better system for the pumps now. It's just not working the way we want it to work anymore. Because we need to be processing this liquid constantly, especially when we start getting more contaminated in here. I guess the next step would be to get the contaminated water in there, though. And then we got to redo all this pumping stuff here. I'm just trying to think of the best way of doing this. I would love to be able to just deconstruct it all and start over on it, but it takes so long to get them to do that. It's not pretty though, is it? I'd almost be better off switching these two ponds, because this one is mostly contaminated now. If I switch this to get pump contaminated and filter out the clean. Can I do that? Filter out clean water and put it where? If we pull that out here, I don't know if that's gonna work. Well, I need to turn this pump off, I think. That's what I need to do. Then this is no problem. Yeah, that's not gonna run then. Yeah, I need to redo all this. All right. Well, rather than doing all that, let's just wait. Let's just wait. We need to get a pump in here so we can start pumping out water. I mean, where would be the best spot to put it? In here, probably. Yeah. It's gonna be more work to get it. I mean, at least we don't have to dig out as much space, though. It's a lot of wire to get it up in here, though. And they're not gonna swim all the way down in here. I have to figure out a way for them to get to it. Yeah, this is just gonna be a mess. I don't know, man. It's getting to be pretty bad in here. It's feeling like it's just time to say, you know what, it's not working. We've screwed it up too much. It would be so much work to redo this thing, I feel like, and get it straightened out. By the time we get it straightened out, we're gonna be out of oxygen. I mean, they keep breaking the buildings. We can't get hydrogen to go because we can't get enough power to make the hydrogen go, and this keeps running out of This keeps running out of, it's not in air a lot of the time. And it's potentially pumping out oxygen that we need. Man, so many things, so many things. What can we do? What can we do these days? There's not a lot we can do to salvages, I feel like. It's getting to be pretty much towards the end for us, I think, here. With water being what it is, we just didn't have a system set up to process the contaminated water. We need to get that going much sooner. It was very, very important. We never even found a good system for the morbs. I mean, I could let one out and see what happens. These little guys here. They eat chlorine, apparently. I don't know what they produce. I think they produce contaminated oxygen based on what's in here. So they eat the chlorine. And they produce contaminated oxygen, which we can clear up and turn into... I mean, look how dense this oxygen is. It's 4 kilograms of oxygen per block in here. I mean, if we could crack that open and fill that with... You know what we do? We got a filter in here someplace, right? We just crack that open and force it down into the base somehow. Yeah. So okay, let's think about this one. We put in a air deodorizer right there. Set that as a 7. They build it right away. And then we crack this open right here. We dig this out and it lets this thing go. We're getting desperate times here. We need the oxygen solved so they can actually just work for a little bit here. We need the now that this is good too, I think what we should do is put in a couple of permeable tiles in here. And get some of this oxygen from here. It's barely breathable, but at least the hydrogen will flow up in here instead. We'll get some more airflow. So I'm gonna put in some orders for these to go. I want it done pronto. I want it done really pronto. All right, working on this. Deliver igneous rock. Deliver the copper. Okay, this might be our answer because a lot of the hydrogen will get pulled out of here then. Don't have to worry about the hydrogen through here, which is just completely unbreathable. Strauss vomiting is never gonna help anybody. Getting us some more water, but yeah, we're so low on water. It would take. We have to get into this contaminated water and then actually have a system for processing, and we just don't have that. We have this here. All right, let's just focus on this. If we can get stuff into here, let's take a look at the pipes. If we can get stuff into here, we can pump out of here, pump into here, pump out of here, pump into here, pump into here. Okay, that's a system. It works. Everything else is fine here. It's clean water coming in if we get this full of contaminated. So we need a way for contaminated to get in. That's gonna be efficient. We need this to be a smaller system so the contaminated gets in there faster. We need a pump that will pump from a source here, or we drop it in somehow. Now there's nothing that does. We could use gravity in our favor, but we have to bring contaminated all the way through. It's not gonna work quite right. There's no way we can. Well, the thought I had originally was to take this contaminated water from here, because the pipe's already set up over here. We could take this pipe down, branch it off, if you're not using this liquid vent here, branch it down into this, and it'll flow right into this then. That was the thought I had before. And it seems like we're in desperate times now, because we're so close to running out of water, and then everything's gonna be bad. So I am willing to make some sacrifices as far as this might not be all of the liquid we could possibly get. But as long as it gets it closer, we don't have to build as much infrastructure for it. So let's do something like this. That should do it. Okay, and I'll put a priority on this for high. We'll put it like a 7. Get that water down in there. Then we'll start thinking about how to connect it. We'll go deconstruct this liquid pipe here. Yep, and then we have power already in here. Yep, power's already there, so we can put the pump back in here. Liquid pump back in here. right where it was before. And then this will be pumping in the nasty stuff down into our base, and we'll connect these pipes over here. Let's take a look at the liquid pipes again. So this will be a contaminated pipe then instead of a clean pipe, which means we need to deconstruct. Okay, where do we want to put this? We need to connect these pipes here. Yeah, we need to connect these pipes here. I'm just gonna take away those couple pipes there. That'll connect these two up, so we'll have two flowing into one here. This will come off and branch off, and we'll take away the clean water coming in from there. The only clean water will be coming from... I mean, the only clean water we get these days is coming from... I mean, this pipe basically has been dead this entire time. The only clean water we're getting lately is coming from this. So we might need a second one of these going. That's doable. And have it running all the time. We need the second pump then, maybe. Well, we'll see how well this works here. We'll start with one. If this all gets done, I'll be satisfied. Let's set the priorities on this stuff high. That got done already. This is gonna get done fast. Here we go. Very good. And they'll work on this next. Lashing out. Yep, well. They're going at it. Good. Luckily, we got the whole team on it right now, so that's good. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to wrap up the episode in a minute here. We never got this done. This one little puff by himself is not enough. He can't do it all on his own. The oxygen isn't flowing over as much as I wanted it to. All the way over here. He's doing a little bit, but I need him to come back over here now. Duplicate's broken a building again. What are they going after now? That one, okay. I mean, I'm just gonna let them be stressed. I'm not gonna worry too much about that. Let's see if we can get this done before the episode ends and get the water flowing down. Get the priority on this set higher so it gets done. Power goes for a minute. This is just not enough power down here. And people have to come down there and actually fill it. Yeah, there's just not enough people delivering stuff. And then when they come down here, it's all this contaminated water down there too. We need to set up a mop down here for these. Mop order. And we're back to... Yeah, we're back to no power again. Alright guys, go, go, go. Get this water pulled in. There's breathable gas right there, guys. That's true. This is nice and breathable in here. I guess, okay, so if we don't want to give up, my other thought we could try to do is just build a brand new base over here instead, and have it's like this ruins of a base down here, and we'll salvage it for parts and have a brand new base built up here somehow. Okay, here comes the water. Here it comes, guys. You might want to get out of there. All right, so this will start pumping up. We need power for it. This is the next trick, of course. But at least we're getting some contaminated water flowing in now. Getting some clean, which is fine. You can put the clean into the tank here. That's okay. If it gets clean water in there, it'll just not even really filter anything. It'll work and not real waste sand, but it won't do anything. And now we're getting contaminated water. Oh, you know what? I switched this. That's why. Oh shoot, forgot to switch it back. Oh, geez. All right, let's fix that quick here, and then we'll wrap this episode up here. This is supposed to be filtering out contaminated water. Yes. All right, that should fix it. Oof. All right. Yep, that's a problem. There's no clean water in here, so this isn't gonna get filled up with anything, anyways. Yep, it's already done. All the water's gone. It's all coming down to here, where the contaminated's supposed to go. And let's take a look at the liquid pipes and see what's happening here now. Yep, the last of our water isn't stuck in these pipes here. That's the last of our food. All we can really hope for now is that we're gonna get some water from this water purifier here. When it wants to run, it'll run. This is starting to fill up a little bit. The power is the big problem now. The power is the big problem now. And we're just not having enough people to generate. We could build another coal generator, maybe. How's the hydrogen looking here now, too? Not great. It's still not any better. This is just not running enough because it's got, first of all, no power. And, yeah. So, I mean, let me know what you guys think as far as, like, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you have been saying you should have restarted a long time ago. Yeah, I'm starting to think maybe the writing's on the wall here. We need to start over with a brand new base, doing things a little bit better than we've done before, and maybe reinvigorate our O&I experience here, because it's not going super well lately, and that's kind of inhibited my desire to play the game, because it's just not gonna go very well for us. The writing's on the wall here pretty soon. And this game right now, there's no real end game to it. I mean, there's no goal here. You just basically play it until you get bored of it, or play it until your colony collapses. And that's basically it. Oh, we get some food finally here. Fantastic. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And these are growing now. So the heat there from each other was the problem. We need to have a little gap in between them. The things we know, now we know. These ones are still a little hot because they're under light, I think. Other than that, these guys are good now, but we're not getting as much not much product as we were before. Anyways, I've rambled long enough on this episode. We're way over on time. Let me know what you think. Bring this back for a brand new season, starting fresh, with everything we've learned so far about the game. Or try to see this one through until we can maybe recover. I don't know. Cycle 55 might be my limit, I think. So, we're out of water, and that's gonna be the biggest problem. We could refine it. Yes, we do have a little bit of infrastructure to do that. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Anyways, let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll see you guys back next time for more Oxygen Not Included. Have a good night.